Hello, everyone!
Wow, that wasn't the most annoying, loud, damn thing I've ever heard in my life. Like, your wife is looking at...
Are you challenging me?
No.
That was awful. But here's this.
Sound effects! Dingo and the baby!
We need a sound effects.
We need a soundboard. We can actually put it on that computer that thing's sitting on top of.
Yeah.
Make it not a useless piece of garbage that doesn't record our sound.
Look, it's a $350.
Are you sure it wasn't a user error?
It's
no,
a
because we recorded four different
laptop.
times.
It's like one of the cheapest
and
ones
it was
you
at
can
one
get.
time. Anyway, so who do we want to start out this episode?
You, because I don't know what I'm talking about yet.
Wow, way to suck it.
Hey, well, I actually forgot we had the Midweek podcast until like a few hours ago. And
Alright, so I'm the only one this week that actually has a thought about what they want to talk about. And mine is more aimed, but I'll make it not so aimed for this, and that I'm Roberting this up right now.
Good job.
Anyway, my thing I want to talk about. No.
I do have something I want to talk about.
Okay.
I today bought a Game of Thrones goblet. It's not an actual Game of Thrones goblet.
From the Dollar Tree.
From the Dollar Tree. And it had a star on it, and I thought it was a 7-sided star, but it wasn't. But it's still a really good heavy glass for drinking.
The Star of David.
That's not actually...
No, that would be a
not,
6.
Yeah, that's the Star of David. This is just a star. But it's a really cool goblet, and I like to drink wine out of it, and even though I'm drinking sweet tea out of it right now.
I'm drinking apple juice.
No one cares!
Yeah, no one really cares. We're all on edge right now. We just finished recording our Loot Crate unboxing that was epic, and I may be able to recover it with Freeman's help if he doesn't, be a little bitch about it. Hey, Freeman, put up a little picture of, you being a bitch.
But we'll show you the 2 coolest things we got out of our Loot Crate just in case we can't salvage the video, right?
Yeah, yes. Well, hey, Freeman, and also after you're done with the picture of you being a little bitch, why don't you, show some of the stuff we got from the Loot Crate?
What is the picture of you being a bitch going to be? Is that what you just said? A picture of you being a little bitch. You just said that. Did he not just say that?
Talking to Freeman, smart ass. You about to get beaten with some freaking Skyrim doll.
Domestic violence!
Woo! Let's start it out with this 20-sided die we got in it. Yeah, that actually probably sounded good.
I'm not amused.
She is not amused. So
alright, so what were we talking?
I was just going into how I love my new goblet, which is heavy and cool, and from the Dollar Tree. So that made me really happy. Also, I know we showed you guys the shields that we're working on. We fully completed one and are now getting ready to complete 3 more. So we're really excited about that.
Hey, you know what I'm going to ask. Go ahead and do it.
You don't have a picture already?
We have a picture of the one. We didn't have the finished product.
We didn't have a finished one.
I mean, we probably won't have another one finished by the time this airs.
Yeah.
But we will have more as they come along, and you'll see them in my new show, A History and Geography of Westeros, which will be happening pretty soon. We get more details on that when I actually figure them out for myself.
Yes. So in other words, when I beat Freeman into assisting you. Alright, anyway, let's get on back to... I will beat you to death with a
I'm
phone
going to
die.
confiscate the dice.
Yeah, he keeps throwing it at people. He's mad that the video
He's
isn't
pegged
working.
everybody in the house by this point,
Yeah.
including him.
Oh no!
Yeah.
No! Are you kidding? I just repainted that! It's still wet!
That's what she said.
Wow.
Anyway, before I was interrupted... Ow! Bitch, that was my nose. That's also what she said. Anyway, before I was interrupted, my topic today is cartoon series that kind of draw you in with their, the kind of goofy, happy, stuff going on, and then take a horrible, horrible turn and make you want to, like, bawl. What brought this up for me was, which, by the way, spoiler alert for any fan of Adventure Time, was the season finale of Adventure Time where Finn goes looking for his dad, and the Lich up and murders a character that's been on the show for, I think, 2 seasons now, just, like, brutally just does him in randomly.
And he says all this depressing stuff about life.
Well, he's mostly true on that stuff, so.
Still depressing. I want to hear about it in a happy, fun cartoon.
But really, like, that's what brought you to talk about this? Because did you not remember the episode with the suicide cookie?
Oh, God. That was so...
Put up a picture of Princess Cookie falling off a cliff.
And then show a picture of Carl eating cookies in the shower.
Oh, God. Princess Cookie in the shower.
Oh, God.
Or Finn yelling at Bubblegum about loving her and she didn't love him back.
God, that was... Adventure Time, really. Adventure Time and Futurama... Way to go for drawing us in, making us love you, and then punching us directly in the ball.
Let me tell you something about Futurama. That episode where that damn little dog sits outside in all kinds of weather and waits for Fry forever until it dies makes me bawl.
Might add of an explosion covering him in dirt and like cocooning him instantly.
Like... I seriously cry every single time. I would cry right now. It makes me sad just thinking about it.
Oh.
Wow, I hear your voice cracking.
Yeah, it's really depressing.
The dog did not exist. It's a cartoon dog.
But no, and another thing I love about this subject is it involves mainly, what brought this on was the Lich, which is my undead specialty. I've got affinity for the undead, and liches are pretty much the most badass undead out there.
Banshees.
What?
Nothing.
Oh no, a lich actually could control banshees too. Yeah.
Okay, we're not talking about Warcraft lore.
No, I'm talking about liches are like kings or wizards that want power so bad they pretty much give up their souls, embedding them in a corpse that they've reanimated so that they can have immortal life. So they're
undead life where they can't use their penis because it rotted off.
Well, no, they actually not all the time, but most of the time they don't have any flesh at all. So that would suck. Why would I want to live forever without a dick?
Or anything else for that matter. You can't eat.
Their interest is in power, not...
Well, no, their interest is in, most of the time, death, that's alright, shit sucks, kill it all.
Power, making chaos, it doesn't really...
But not really making chaos, ending chaos by killing everything.
Killing everything is making chaos.
Yeah, I have to agree on that one.
I think when everything's dead, chaos ends.
Everything ends.
The killing part is the chaos. Why is this difficult to understand?
Because this guy's flying. That's why.
Okay, dice gets taken away from you.
No! So,
until you can be a good boy.
So are there any other cartoons y'all can think of that have had that moment where they just like dash your, like draw you in and then just...
Let me think. I mean, I don't really watch cartoons anymore. I'm trying to think of like from my childhood. Really, Dragon Ball or not Dragon? Sorry, I know I did not watch. I did not watch Dragon Ball Z as a kid. No. It was a slip of the tongue. Digimon.
Digimon.
All right, somebody get me a brick.
Yeah, like there was like some serious parts in that show, and it was like all happy fun time with your little Digimon, and then like friends were like fighting and like trying to punch each other and like abandoning their friends and shit like that. This stuff's traumatic to someone when you're like 7.
El Gato Man.
Kill
your friend.
Do you guys remember when Cops was a cartoon? And there was like a...
What?
Cops.
I've never seen Cops.
Like Bad Boys?
Yeah.
No way!
Yeah, it was on USA. It came on early in the mornings every day. And
Was it fictional or were they like cartooning real stuff?
No, it was fictional.
Okay.
I was about to, that would be hilarious.
I can't remember much
They have
about
some
it.
cartoony redneck dude.
Oh god.
The main thing
With
I can
PBR.
remember is that they had like a robot dog with a siren on its head.
What?
Like a red police light on the dog's head.
Okay, so you turned into the Stoner Channel.
It was USA. It was they used to do Cartoon Express in the morning, and it was in that where they showed it. It was really
Well,
weird.
I think I'm the only one that remembers that The Matrix, before it was a movie, was a cartoon. Like,
I don't.
way back in the 80s. It was The Matrix. It was called The Matrix, or it was something similar to that. But the main character's name was Neo, and it was about cyborg people trying to take over the world, and this guy stopping them.
Was it bad then, like it is now?
Oh, it was god awful. It was horrible.
I liked The Matrix.
The main character, the main female character's name was Frostbite. Like Frost, but bite like a computer.
Shitty.
Like, yeah, it was god awful. And I actually think they kept the same names. I think the main characters were Morpheus and Neo.
Well,
Like, way to go, Wachowskis.
Actually,
Orifice. Actually,
you
they
do
have
know that
been
like one of the Wachowski brothers is now the Wachowski sister.
What?
Yeah, one of the Wachowski brothers. He got a sex change. He's a
What's
woman now.
Wachowski?
It's a guy. It's a human.
Oh.
It's that's their name.
Mike Wazowski.
Yeah, kind of.
I
made a rainbow
No! No!
So yeah, one of the Wachowski brothers. So it's like the Wachowski brother sister now, not just the
Who
brothers.
are they? I don't know who
They're
They're the people that made The Matrix.
Oh, who cares? It's bad.
I like the first one.
The first one was good, second one, meh, third one.
I'll tell you what, the second one had better action than the
Yeah,
first
it
one.
did, but the
its
third
story,
one was...
the third one was just garbage.
You know what
Yeah.
I like least about The Matrix? How everybody like thinks that it's real. Everybody thinks that's real life.
I don't think anyone
What?
thinks that that's real.
Log on to my Facebook. Feel free.
Okay. He is convinced that the
Half
government
the
wants his
people.
gun. Although the idiot advertising his guns on Facebook got them
You
stolen.
probably shouldn't call out somebody's name on our video.
Well, he's...
But
Make a fart sound.
Yeah.
Freeman, make a
Freeman,
fart sound
blur
over the
out
name.
that guy's name.
about half the people that I know on Facebook seem to.
Who are your
think
friends on
Matrix-
Facebook
You
today?
need to
Crazy
unfriend
people.
the shit out of them.
Crazy people. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That
unfriending.
people think the Matrix is real and that we're living in like a dream world.
Yeah. Hey, you can't feel this.
Yeah, like
Okay, yep. 20-sided dice. That's just gonna stay with me until
That's
you come
fine.
up
I
with
got a
me.
zombie over here. Hard.
Well, that's
pass.
fine because I know you like this and you'll feel bad once I hide it and you can't find it.
That's when I wake you up with the chive blaster, the little cap gun
You
filled
don't
with
even-
chives.
I don't even think that's a thing anymore. I think that's gone.
When y'all hit it, I can make a new
I
one.
didn't hide it. I just don't.
Trying to hide implements of destruction.
Yes, because you're overly violent with your toys.
I just remember seeing a pile of chives dried up on the table, so I figured you already.
Oh no, I know where it is.
No, it's
I
on
did.
this. It's right here.
No, that's not the one I was talking
Oh.
about. That one would hurt. I'm not gonna use that cap gun. That would do damage.
We're talking about things nobody can see, so.
Hey Freeman, show a picture of the cap gun
And a chive.
and a chive, and show them the chive blaster I made for Nick and forgot to use on him. And now that I remember him, gonna nail him with on one of my days off. Physically nail him, by the way.
I have a topic. Did
Okay.
you do this?
That's not a topic.
That's not a topic. And Freeman, show him what she's talking about.
Look, I just gave him this pen like minutes ago, and it's all chewed up. The lid is all like destroyed. This only happened over the course of a few minutes, so that's why I was asking. Did you
It's
do that?
actually been about 20 minutes now.
Nah, but I noticed this earlier, and I just decided to bring it up for the podcast. But you did this very shortly after I gave you this pin.
Okay, we've already established that Mortis has wanton destruction, so it's, you know.
That isn't wanton destruction. It's Pica syndrome, you ass.
I just wanted
Or
to...
you can try to hide your wanton destruction under a fancy schmancy
It can be
medical
both.
name, or you could just be a dick.
It can be both. He can be destructive and have pica syndrome.
Yes. I'm just glad I'm not one of those people that, like, eats dimes.
I know, like, have you seen those things where, like, they'll eat dimes and then they'll die because they can't shit?
Yes.
Wads of their hair. They'll get, like, big hairballs in their belly. That
Luckily, my pica is mainly around paper and candles.
And plastic.
Well, no, I chew on plastic. I don't eat plastic.
Paper is just plant fiber, so
Wax.
it really isn't.
No, I said candles.
Unless it's got ink on it, it's really not harmful.
Yeah. Which, by the way, scented candles, never tried to eat them. I did that as a kid. God awful. Sick for a
I
week.
really don't think that's something, like, our listeners are really going to have to worry about with, maybe I should try this candle.
Hey,
I'm glad he told me not to eat the scented kinds. Woo!
Hey, they have candles that smell like Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You can't tell me that wouldn't cross your mind.
I have tried...
How old were you?
What was it, like 9, 10?
Okay, that becomes the age where it's unacceptable. Anything past, like, 7.
I know everybody's eaten a crayon, but I've eaten crayon at, like...
I've never eaten a crayon.
Everybody eats crayons.
I've never eaten a crayon.
I ate a purple crayon.
The pica guy is like, what the hell?
The pica guy is like, what the fuck, you eat crayons? What the hell's wrong with you?
I ate a purple crayon, and I tried some green apple shampoo because I thought it smelled... So listen, it smelled so much like green apple that I was like, it has to taste somewhat remotely like green apple. So I just tasted it a little bit. God. It did not taste like green apple at all. It tasted like soap.
What did I try one time? It came to my mind and then I lost it, but it, what did I try that one time? Fuck. I forgot. Anyway, but,
I ate something once.
I ate something or drank something once that I thought would be good and it wasn't. Oh, yeah. This is an edible thing, but I tried sweetened condensed milk thinking it'd be like a really sweet, yummy form of milk.
Is it not?
And it wasn't. Sweet.
I thought that's what it would be.
No. If you drink like condensed milk, you'd think it'd be just a really yummy
Is it not sweet?
Sweet? I don't know whether mine was sweetened or not. I don't think it was, or I think it was, but still, it was like, I tried it and it was really gross.
That's great.
Was it the thick stuff that... Mm-mm. Oh, it was like milk. Like
I also did that with buttermilk once.
You fat fuck.
No, like, I was going through this milk thing. This, 2 separate milk things at separate times.
Did you get your next sample from a bull?
I would not.
From a bull.
I wouldn't drink.
Bulls don't make. Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
I wouldn't drink buttermilk for any reason.
Well, I didn't know, and so I bought it.
So you milked the bull.
No, I've never milked a bull.
You can make buttermilk.
No, shut up.
Just leave the milk in the fridge a little too long and you have some buttermilk.
Okay, well, I didn't know that, and I was like, I poured it and it looked all rich. I'm like, oh, this is going to be fantastic.
Like eggnog. It kind of looks like eggnog.
Well, I love eggnog, so, I figured it'd be okay. So I poured myself this big glass of this damn buttermilk, and I'm thinking, oh, look how rich and creamy it looks. I took a big old gulp, and I was like, ugh. It was like liquid sour cream.
You took a mighty quaff.
I took a mighty quaff of buttermilk.
Wow.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, that's my thought.
But hey, I mean, at least I didn't drink shampoo.
I didn't drink shampoo. I just tasted some on my finger.
Giggity.
And this wasn't that long. I mean, it was a long time ago, but I wasn't a child.
How old were you?
13 maybe?
No. Try again. How old were you?
I don't know. I was a teenager.
You were older than 13.
I may have been older than 13, but I was a teenager.
You were 19, weren't you?
No, I don't think it was that recently.
She doesn't think.
She doesn't
I
think.
don't think. I don't have the best memory, but I think
Still, though. Come on.
Drinking soap, that's probably why.
Fine. I think I was around 13.
Mm-hmm. All right then.
Yes.
So I am. See, everything I want to talk about is Game of Thrones related, and I feel like I'm boring people.
Well, we actually didn't go to her.
I'm boring people because I'm boring.
No, we were talking about the Well, no, I guess we did cover that with your cops tangent. Never mind.
Oh yeah.
I did talk about cops. Cops
Does
cartoon.
anyone remember Jackie Chan Adventures?
Oh God, that was the.
It was awesome. Shut your mouth. Oh, I thought you were about to say it was bad.
Abomination? Yes.
I thought you said it was the bomb.
No. Yeah, that was the bomb.
Dude, why was it Abomination? It was cool. There were dragon talismans and shit you could fire from.
So you saw the talisman of the pig that allowed you to melt chocolate. That's about the only episode I remember. Was they were at a chocolate theme park, and the guy used a talisman of the pig for some reason to tear an arm off of a zombie. Can you hand me the zombie arm?
Yeah.
So that we can pretty much show a picture of the one zombie.
Show everybody what he did so he can wallow in shame.
Shame! Shame! Boo! Boo, Amores, boo!
Oh, I'm sure.
That is something. Okay. I do have something I want to talk about. I want to talk about old trends that should be brought back. Right now, we have
parachute pants.
No.
Oh, I know. What you're
nothing
gonna
from the
say.
80s.
Yeah, let's do
There's
that.
two things, and one thing I just forgot, but I just forgot. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. But one of the things is capes.
Yes.
Because we have all these there's throughout history we've always had different trends and everything, and
Vodka tamponing.
No. Anyway, and I just think capes are really fucking badass.
Yeah, and they're practical.
They're pretty. Well, I mean, I don't know if they're as practical as a coat. I mean, are they practical?
No.
I mean, see, I wear a trench coat, which is kind of like a cape because it's long, keeps the wind off your legs and everything. So it's kind of.
Yeah.
Mine is kind of like a cape, but if you sewed some pockets on the inside of your cape, yeah. Dude.
I would love to have a cape because
the thing is, you can use a cape as a blanket.
You can get exactly. You can get the whatever amount of warmth you want. Because sometimes I'm not so cold that I want to be wrapped up in a big coat.
So you can just wide open and then.
But you can still kind of have a little protection from the wind or whatever, and still be kind of warm.
Yeah. Exactly, but
I think it's a good idea.
And so I am after I'm done, crafting, Game of Thrones shields and Game of Thrones dragon eggs.
Knit a cape.
I'm gonna craft a cape. I'm gonna get a cape and
gonna
I'm gonna
do a little
sew
knitting.
furs on it so it's like the North.
Gonna do some fine needlework.
Fine needlework. That's just what I'm going to do.
And top hats. I just want to add top hats.
Yeah, top hats. I was thinking about something else and I've already forgotten.
Helms.
Helms aren't really needed anymore because, unless you're in some certain bad cities, people don't just attack you on the streets.
Woo! Freeman, show a picture of Detroit.
I got attacked on the street once. It happens.
Yeah, I don't think that helm would have helped you a whole lot.
It might have. I had a bloody nose. Look, it covers his nose.
Or he could have punched the metal nose bridge into your face.
It wasn't a he. God, I didn't get attacked by a man.
Or she, whatever.
I got attacked by a fat cow. We won't say her name.
Eat more chicken.
How about Big Fat Gutter Slut?
Yeah.
Woo!
Big Fat Gutter Slut. Punched her in the
It's
face.
pretty accurate too.
I love that combination of words together. Big Fat Gutter Slut. Just makes me happy. Dead air.
Oh no.
It's like the worst thing in radio. When I was in radio, I used to be in radio, and that was the worst thing that could ever happen was dead air. Because if someone tunes in at that exact second, they're gonna be like, "Yep, done."
Yeah.
But
good thing no one's gonna tune in at that exact spot on this one. They would have. Don't worry, we're in minute 23, and they're gonna have turned this off long before.
That would be strange on YouTube if somebody turned on the video and then immediately went to that moment.
and then heard nothing, you'd be like, "This is bullshit!
This is the worst video ever!
This is horrible! I don't care if it has bright colors!"
This video mentioned something about Adventure Time and crying. I feel so bad for you, Cookie Princess.
Aww.
You'll always be a princess in my eye, you drag queen freaky thing with your little chips living inside you.
Wants to.
Can I be a princess if I want to?
Yes.
No, because you're ginger and you don't have a soul.
Can I be a dragon princess who can walk around the house naked with dragons on her?
Yes, on everything but the naked.
Why?
I haven't been able to show you my dong. I don't want to see yours. You're the only friend I've got who hasn't seen
Look,
it.
everybody wear clothes, alright?
That's it. Woo! Let's all get naked!
I really request that everybody wear clothing in my presence.
Alright, so whenever she's gone...
We can get naked.
Alright. And then I'm going to go do some yard work with a lawnmower.
I'm just imagining you guys
Legs displayed, junk flapping in the wind.
You guys just sitting here silently, like, watching TV naked.
That's really not too much of a stretch.
It's really, I mean, I could...
I mean, come on, he's came out before and I've been in nothing but the freaking towel and the
That's like
bedsheet.
a daily routine, actually. Like, that doesn't even surprise me. Like, seeing him helicopter across the living room, like, that's just, like, sort of like an everyday occurrence. Like,
hey, Freeman, put up a picture of me helicoptering.
Oh, no.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that, Freeman.
Do it or else.
I'm glad you looked at Freeman instead of the microphone so no one could hear you whisper horrible things at him.
Yes. Yeah, you be quiet in the background. Go get in your cage.
And he's still, like, looking at Freeman while he's talking to him instead of talking to the microphone.
Yeah.
I look at the microphone.
See, I do too.
Do you? It's weird. It's like you're talking to a person. Now that I'm noticing that I'm doing it, it's making me feel weird.
Well, no, it's good. It makes it so, like, the microphone picks up and everything. And that's on radio how you're supposed to do it. Even though we're
and
not
it makes
in
it
radio.
feel a little more natural, like you're talking
Not
to
in
a
radio anymore.
person.
Oh. Freeman, show a picture of Stefan going, oh.
Do it. 1 sec. I'm gonna roll a dice.
Oh,
This
what?
is my roll for giving a fuck.
Oh.
It
I thought
failed.
You could have rolled the big one.
No, he can't because he hasn't earned his
Or
right
this
to...
one.
Don't give him a hard one.
Yes.
It's a cute little blue one.
Yes, give me the harmless blue dagger-shaped die.
There are dice everywhere in this room.
Yes, there are.
There are magic cards everywhere in this room. Found one right here. Look at that.
Yep.
Look at that. There's one right there. I could probably, like, fart out a magic card in this room.
You could do like how the people do
Don't
when they have
suitcase
lots
my
of money.
decks.
When they have lots of money, you could just throw all your magic cards up in the air.
That'll actually be a video I have to do
Laying
later on.
cards.
I'm just gonna make it rain. I'm gonna walk out into the front yard and just make it rain lands.
Okay, but you have to pick them up because this is the thing I've noticed with people who play Magic. They leave Magic cards everywhere! They spend hundreds of dollars on Magic cards and then just leave them on the floor.
I thought that was just a thing my brother did, and then I thought that was just a thing my ex did, and then Jonathan does it, and then I realized that's just what people with Magic cards do. They leave them everywhere. I find them in couch
I heard they made a Game of
cushions.
Thrones trading card game.
Did they?
I think they did.
I thought they
Is
should
that
make
what
a,
that was at the card shop? Were those deck protectors, or was that the game?
I honestly don't know. I think it was the game.
We should check that out.
I think they should make a dinosaurs trading card game. If there isn't one.
Just dinosaurs?
Just dinosaur. If there is one, post
T-Rex!
Not the mama!
Post a comment if there is one, because I want to play it.
T-Rex.
With real dinosaurs.
Attack power 100.
Real dinosaurs.
Chance of
and
hit
also,
with your tiny little arms. Nothing.
Yeah.
Also made up dinosaurs. Those
Made
were
up dinosaurs too? Okay, so...
real and fake dinosaurs.
Okay,
and
that's
then
just-
confuse children with them.
Like, children aren't confused enough already.
The Glenn Beckosaurus.
Oh, God. What is that, just a bulbous head that annoys
It
you?
cries.
It cries.
Cries a lot.
It cries
It weeps
rivers.
for America.
I weep for this country and where it's going.
And I weep for everything else too.
Hey, Freeman, put up a picture of Obama the Antichrist.
That was random. Put up a picture of Glenn Beck crying.
About the Antichrist.
Yes. Put them up together.
Show a picture of Carl crying
Yes.
in the shower.
That is going to be a thing
On the
forever,
Cookie
isn't it?
Princess.
On the
Oh
Cookie
no, the
Princess.
Cookie Princess.
He's going to have a bite taken out of the Cookie Princess and he's screaming.
Oh, God, that's awful. I hope you can't actually do that, Freeman, because that would be really horrible.
It would make me sad.
It would make me sad. I don't think I'd watch this. I usually watch the podcast afterwards, and I don't think I'd watch it.
This one's too depressing for me. I can't watch.
He's like, I want to be a princess. I want to have that part of my head back.
No, that's horrible.
One of his little chips has a little bite taken out of him. He's bleeding to death.
Bleeding chocolate.
Yeah. You really couldn't exist in that universe because you would just freaking go around massacring the
candy
people.
the candy cane would be
taking
good.
bites out of
I would like Peppermint Butler would be dead. Princess Bubblegum would be dead. All their fucking guards would be just gone.
You'd swallow those bananas.
Oh, I would eat the fuck out of those bananas.
What is with the sugar on like top of their head? Is that supposed to make bananas better?
I don't know. I'm about to go try it.
People like dip bananas in chocolate and stuff.
Oh, speaking of Nick eating bananas, put up a picture of some demon poop. Yeah,
what?
Yes.
Okay, why are you putting up random things that don't apply to the podcast?
It does. People that are watching it will get a big laugh. And for y'all people at home, I'm sorry you can't see it, but look up demon poop in the Adventure Time universe.
Oh, is that an Adventure Time thing?
Yes, it's a reference.
Don't want to see demon poop. I don't even want to see real poop. Real poop's gross.
Well, it's not supposed to be pleasant.
Why can't it be pleasant?
I don't think there's anybody.
Why can't there be something?
Poop.
Why can't there be just something like every day you go to the bathroom and something awesome comes out your ass?
Just rainbows sprout out your asshole.
Glitter.
Diamonds.
Diamond. Oh, that would hurt like holy hell.
I'm so goth. I like shit baths.
Oh god. I'm so gay. I shit glitter.
Tickets to your favorite movie.
I mean, not even something usable, just something that's kind of cool,
Yeah,
not smelly and brown. Why can't it be like bright neon pink sometimes?
That'd be alarming.
There's some paint right there. Go ahead and drink it. You may get your wish.
Or I could die.
It's egg paint. It's not going to kill you.
It's supposed to be non-toxic. I still would
I'm
recommend
still pretty
it.
sure if you drank a
All
whole
right,
bottle.
let's have the Diecast paint drinking.
No.
Oh god.
No.
I call blue.
I forbid
I call black.
drinking paint.
You get stuck with yellow.
I draw the line.
You got to drink
paint
that
drinking.
yellow paint.
No, I'm not drinking paint.
Don't eat the yellow paint. You like don't eat the yellow snow? No, don't eat the yellow snow.
Is that a song?
Yeah.
Yes. So this has been a fun little episode. We're about at 32 minutes. Do y'all want to have some closing statements?
I want a cigarette.
Is that your closing statement?
Closing arguments.
Closing argument. Cigarettes. Your arguments are invalid after that.
All right. We hope you enjoyed this.
Oh, I'm gonna get
podcast
naked,
about
by the
nothing.
way.
No.
Tune in soon for Nick's little
Oh God.
history lesson of Westeros. Stop rubbing them goddamn.
I like it. I like rubbing my nipples.
It looks like you're rubbing freaking pepperoni slices that are hot glued to your chest.
Oh, God.
Quit.
Okay, they're not that big.
Clicky.
Yeah, wait, no. History and Geography of Westeros. Look it up soon. I'll be doing it soon. And I won't rub my nipples in it, except unless you want me to.
Lick it.